must be tape recorder. Oh. Progress report, March 3rd. My name is Charlie Gordon. I'm 32 years old, and next month is my birthday. I work at Mr. Donner's Bakery down the road. I had a test today. I went to a place that said Psych Department on the door with a long hall and a lot of little rooms. And a nice man was in one of the rooms. His name was Dr. Burt. I forget his last name because I don't remember too good. But anyway, Dr. Burt said...
Sit down, Charlie. Make yourself comfortable. Charlie, it says here that you went to the Beekman School for Retarded Adults all by yourself. But Charlie, why did you want to learn to read and write in the first place?
Well, because all my life I wanted to be smart and not dumb. I want to get smart, if they'll let me. I will work hard, I really will. I want to get smart. I want to get smart.
Imagine a world where learning anything is impossible. To us, such a thought seems ridiculous. But to Charlie Gordon, a man with a severe mental disability, that world is a reality. And when Charlie is given a chance to undergo an operation to become a mental genius, he jumps on the opportunity. Charlie soon realizes, however, that being smart is not all that it seems to be. So join me in Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes as we hear the story of Charlie Gordon.
Progress report, March 10th. The operation didn't hurt. It's a funny thing. They did it while I was sleeping. Today, Dr. Burt took me to the psychology laboratory, and he said...
Come here, Charlie. I'll show you something. Here.
A white mouse?
Yes. This is Algernon. He can do this maze. Let's go, Algernon.
Algernon kept going all the way through that maze until he came out to where it said finish, and then he gave a little squeak. I didn't know mice were so smart. I think I'd like to be friends with Algernon. You see, twice a week, I go to Miss Kinnion's school for retarded adults at the Beekman Center. Miss Kinnion is really nice. She's my teacher, and she says I'm learning really fast.
Charlie, you've got to have patience in yourself. You're a fine person, Charlie. And for a person God gave so little to, well, you do more than a lot of people with brains they never even use.
Progress report, April 4th. I've been going to the library a lot now recently, reading everything I can find. I'm not concentrated on anything in particular, just reading a lot of fiction. Dostoevsky, Dickens, Hemingway, Faulkner, and I'm feeling a hunger that cannot be satisfied. For the first time, I find myself beginning to grow smarter each and every day. Progress report, May 26th. I've been fired for my job at the bakery. Today, Mr. Donner called me into his office, and he said,
Sit down, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie, I've been thinking about something. Yeah, it's not about your work, but it's about you. Yeah, Charlie, you've changed. You're not the same man I hired here 10 years ago. Yeah, you're different. Yeah, Charlie, you think you're smart or something, coming in here with your fancy words or big books? Well, I'll tell you something, Charlie. To me, you're still a moron. Yeah, maybe I can't understand some of them fancy words or big books, but I'm as good as you are. Better even. You got a nerve, Charlie. Go someplace else. You're fired.
The next presentation really needs no introduction. You have all heard about the fine work being done at Beekman University. We who have worked on this project have the satisfaction of knowing that we have taken one of nature's mistakes and created a superior human being, an IQ of 185. It might be said that, before this experiment, Charlie Gordon did not really exist. But in the place of a feeble-minded shell, a burden on society, we now have a man of dignity, a man of honor. I would like you all to hear a few words from Charlie Gordon. Charlie?
Dr. Burt, there's been a mistake. There's a flaw in the experiment. It won't last. The statistical evaluation of the waiting period necessary to prove the permanence of the change depends on earlier evaluations in the field of mental development and learning. But it is obvious in a scenario where an animal's intelligence has been increased 2 or 3 times, the waiting period would have to be extended, which means I may not have all the time I thought I had. Dr. Bird, the experiment will wear off. Excuse me, please. I've got to go.
Charlie! Charlie! Charlie, just who do you think you are, that you could behave that way? You've endangered, if not destroyed, my entire work. I've never seen such rudeness in all my life.
Dr. Bird, since when is a guinea pig supposed to be grateful? I've served your purposes, and now I'm trying to work out your mistakes.
Charlie, I want to know, do you feel any gratitude for what I have done for you? Or do you think you were better off as you were before?
In some ways, yes. I've learned a lot about Charlie Gordon in the past few months, and I've learned that nobody really likes Charlie Gordon, whether he's a moron or a genius. So what difference does it make?
Oh, I see. You're feeling sorry for yourself. But what did you expect, Charlie? The experiment was calculated to raise your intelligence, not to make you more popular. You become cynical of your fellow man.
Dr. Burt, when I was retarded, I had lots of friends. But now I have no one. That can't be right, can it? I mean, do you think that's right? Progress report, August 7th. Algernon died 2 days ago. I found him in the morning in his cage, and I buried him in the backyard. I put some flowers on his grave. Now all I can do is use the Algernon figures to correctly predict what will happen to me and record my own mental state. Charlie? Charlie? It's me, Miss Kenyon. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, you can't live like this, with books and papers and records all over the floor. Here, let me help you. No, Miss Kenyon, I want it all left where I put it. You don't know what it's like to have the whole world in front of you, but it all slipping through your fingers. Oh, Charlie, you're right. I don't know what it's like. But Charlie, I do know that before the experiment, you weren't like this. You didn't wallow in your own self-pity. You didn't snarl and snap out at people. You had something about you that made us like you, Charlie. Yes, even as you were. You had a warm smile because you wanted to be friends with people. Maybe that's why I thought it was so important for me to get smart. I thought I'd have friends. I thought people would like me. Oh, Charlie. There's more to it than just having a high IQ. Go away. I'm not myself. I'm falling apart. I don't want you here. Go away. Okay, Charlie. Okay. But Charlie, for a person God gave so little to, well, you did more than a lot of people with brains they never even use. Progress report, October 4th. I'm going to the Warren Home School. I'm going to a place where there will be a lot of people like me, and nobody will care that Charlie Gordon was once a genius, and now can even read or write very good. But don't feel sorry for me. I'm glad.
I got a second chance in life. And I'm glad I got to learn all about Charlie Gordon. I'm going to have a lot of friends where I go. P.S. Please, if you get a chance, put some flowers on Algernon's grave in the backyard.